The last time Bill Clinton was on the national stage, less than 2 years ago, Philadelphia, giving the keynote speech on behalf of his wife and how they had met and how she was worthy of getting his old job in the White House. And of course, the former president hitting the campaign trail, campaigning for Hillary, trying to turn out the Democratic vote and all of that. Well, the situation has changed. Now in 2018, as we head into the midterm elections, a lot of Democrats don't want to see, don't want to hear from President Bill Clinton. You can probably figure out why. Certainly it came up during the 2016 campaign, thanks to Donald Trump, who alluded to it several times, that Clinton had, as we all know, a history of allegations involving sexual misconduct, in one case rape, sexual harassment. You know the names if you lived through that period: Kathleen Willey, Paula Jones, Jennifer Flowers, Monica Lewinsky, Juanita Broderick. And in fact, when Donald Trump had his own problems in the campaign with the Access Hollywood tape and women accusing him, what did he do? He brought several of Clinton's accusers to the second presidential debate. I was there. We'll never forget the spectacle. But, you know, he remained very popular among Democrats. But now Democrats who are running for office in this environment where we're talking constantly about Harvey Weinstein and Al Franken and, you know, you name it, the casino guy, Steve Wynn, not to mention Kevin Spacey and lots of politicians at the state and local level, and lots of people in the entertainment business, along with Matt Lauer and Bill O'Reilly and Charlie Rose. Suddenly, the Bill Clinton brand not looking so good, in fact, looking a little toxic. So there's a piece in Politico that said the following: Democrats are looking to embrace the Me Too movement and rally women to push back on Donald Trump in the midterms, and they don't want Bill Clinton anywhere near it. The piece goes on to say that an array of Democrats have told Politico they are keeping him on the bench. They don't want to be seen anywhere near a man with his history of harassment allegations, even though that makes them feel kind of guilty. But not so guilty that they necessarily want to be on the Clinton bandwagon. I mean, Kirsten Gillibrand, who was elected to the Senate with help from Bill and Hillary Clinton, recently came out and said, you know what, she started over. And back in 1998, during the impeachment drive, during the Ken Starr investigation of the Monica Lewinsky mess, Bill Clinton should have resigned. So almost 20 years later, she came to that conclusion because she would like to run for the White House in 2020. Now, I think there's more to it than just Clinton's baggage, shall we say, and the Me Too movement. It certainly would blunt any attacks that the Democrats might like to make against President Trump. Roy Moore, Rob Porter, with the allegations from the two ex-wives, which will now be under investigation by a House committee headed by Trey Gowdy, a Republican. So they don't want Bill Clinton to be a distraction. And I think if he's not asked to go, he will stay away from most of these races. A few Democrats may invite him. But I think it also has to do with the Bill and Hillary brand. I mean, it was in 1992, I covered that campaign, when Bill would say on the campaign trail, you know, 2 for the price of 1. Hillary, with his blessing, you know, made policy in the Clinton administration. She was a very activist first lady before becoming, obviously, a senator and Secretary of State and running for president twice and losing. So I think there are a lot of Democrats who, especially after 2016, what they viewed as a winnable race, what they view now in retrospect as a terrible campaign by Hillary Clinton, not just the email server and those ethical problems, but she just wasn't very effective at driving an economic message, at telling stories, at connecting with voters, and ended up losing something that nobody thought was going to happen, right? Including all the geniuses in the media, losing to Donald Trump. I think they want to move beyond the Bill and Hillary brand. So I think it's not shocking when you stop to think about it that the Clintons may not be much in demand as the Democratic Party tries to score in the midterms, maybe take over the House, maybe help create a new generation of leaders who don't have that baggage, who could run for president or other offices in 2020 and beyond.